Hey everyone, Oswald here. So, you found yourself enchanted by the land of opportunity, and now you're struck with the urge to learn. You want to dive headfirst into the academic world, but there's a catch. You've got this B1, B2 visa, and what you need is that coveted F1 student visa. Changing from a US visitor visa, B1, B2, to a student visa, F1 is possible, but it involves several steps and specific conditions. In this video, we're going to break down the process of changing lanes in the US visa system, from flashing your acceptance letter to proving your intent. Buckle up, friends, because we're about to navigate the world of I-20S, SEVIS fees, and the ever-elusive Form I-539. First things first, you need to be accepted into a school that's officially recognized by the Student and Exchange Visitor Program, SEVP. Before you even think about swapping visas, you need to apply and get accepted into a SEVP certified school. This usually involves submitting transcripts, standardized test scores, letters of recommendation, and maybe even surviving an interview or two. Once the acceptance letter arrives, celebrate. But not for too long, because with that acceptance comes a very important document, Form I-20. This little piece of paper is basically your golden ticket, proving to the US government that you're a legitimate student heading to a legitimate school. Alright, so you're officially enrolled in a SEVP-approved school and proudly clutching your I-20 form. That's where the SEVIS fee comes in, a processing fee for your student status. To pay the SEVIS fee, head over to the official SEVIS website with your I-20 form handy. Once you've successfully navigated the website and paid the fee, make sure you print out that receipt. You'll need this proof of payment when you file for your change of status. Guard it with your life, or at least until you get your F1 visa. Okay, deep breaths everyone, because this is where things get real. We're about to confront the infamous Form I-539, also known as the application to extend, change non-immigrant status. Filling out Form Y-539 requires meticulous attention to detail and a healthy dose of patience. You'll need to provide a mountain of information, from your personal details and travel history to your reasons for wanting to study in the US. Once you've gathered all the necessary documents, triple-check all the forms for any errors or omissions, because even a tiny mistake can delay the process, or worse, lead to your application being denied. So, you've submitted your change of status application, paid your fees, and are now waiting for a decision from USCIS. This waiting period can be excruciating, but here's a crucial piece of advice. Do not let your B1, B2 visa expire while you're waiting. Maintaining your B1, B2 status means adhering to all the rules and restrictions that come with it. If your visitor visa is about to expire and you haven't received a decision on your change of status application, you might need to consider filing for an extension. This involves more paperwork, but it's crucial to avoid any accidental visa violations. The waiting game. Once you've submitted your change of status application, you're at the mercy of USCIS processing times, which can be as unpredictable as the weather. You can check the estimated processing times on the USCIS website, but take those estimates with a grain of salt. The key takeaway here is, apply early. Don't wait until the last minute to submit your change of status application. It's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to US immigration. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, the stars just don't align. Maybe your change of status application is taking longer than expected, or maybe you've received that dreaded request for evidence, RFE, from USCIS. In these situations, you might need to consider leaving the US and applying for your F1 visa at a US embassy or consulate in your home country. If you decide to go this route, you'll need to gather all the same documents you would for a change of status application, plus a few extra goodies. The interview is your chance to shine, to convince the consular officer that you're a genuine student with a genuine desire to study in the US. Congratulations, my friend. You've successfully navigated the labyrinthine world of US immigration and emerged victorious, clutching that prized F1 visa in your hands. Now comes the fun part, actually attending school and immersing yourself in American academic life. But remember, your F1 visa comes with responsibilities. You'll need to maintain a full course load, attend your classes regularly, and make sure your grades are up to par. So go forth and embrace the challenges and rewards of student life in the US. Changing your visa status is a journey, a real-life quest with bureaucratic dragons and paperwork pitfalls. But hey, look at you, you made it. You've faced the forms, you've paid the fees, and you've probably even Googled USCIS processing times more times than you care to admit. Remember, this is just a general overview and every situation is unique. Always double-check the latest regulations and requirements on the official USCIS website or consult with an experienced immigration attorney. Now go forth, my friend, and pursue your academic dreams. The world is your classroom.